ball. Still down 4-3 with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Things are just a little sluggish for the Indians, but they just get the steal. Claire Bradshaw ends up with it coming out of the pack ahead to Elise Doherty, who kind of does a Euro step but misses the layup. Our defensive rebound, Altoona.
Stackhouse with the rebound, feeds it back, or brings the ball down the court. Indians ice cold from the field. Stackhouse to the right with the basketball. Bounce pass down to the corner to Davis. Davis tries to feed up top number 15. Now she retrieves it in the lane. Now a steal by Doherty. 2-on-1 opportunity. Doherty all the way down. Layup, no good. Offense rebound tipped around, controlled by Stackhouse.
Yeah, you know, we talked a little bit about getting some steals and getting the ball down the court, but, and we're not making the layups either.
Stackhouse with the basketball for the Jets. Feeds it, tries to feed it down the lane and goes out of bounds. That was intended for O'Connor. Turnover, gives it back to the Lady Indians. Sophia Albertini back into the game, as well as Emerald Struthers and Josie Harris. Timeout. Altoona Midway will be back after this 30-second timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. It's up. Well, welcome back. We should be up and running on the live stream now, folks. Apologize for that. We moved the camera at the last minute, and sometimes it takes a while for it to get up and running. Been a break for us, too. We have to. Claire Bradshaw inbounds it to Albertini. 1:27 left to go here in the first period. Indians trail by 1, 4-3. Up top to now Struthers with the basketball, top of the key, reverses it back over to Albertini, down to the corner to Harris. Three-pointer on the way, off the top of the backboard, no good. Albertini with the offensive rebound, she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Indians have only taken 2 3-pointers, Dan, so it's not like we're shooting a bunch of shots from the outside. We're just having trouble getting the ball in the basket like we talked about.
On the sideline, Claire Bradshaw with the basketball. Not hard to keep stats in a game like this, Ross, except for the turnovers and the shooting percentage, and that won't be too hard to figure. Indians under 10% from the field. Harris, another three-pointer on the way. Good on this one. So finally, Harris hits a three, 6-4. Now the Indians forget to get their full court pressure. Shot up and good. Put up and in there by number 15, Lamondola.
Yeah, Coach Chuck's not going to be happy about that. We finally get a basket allowing us to set up the press, and then we just let them beat us down the court.
Now turnover by Bradshaw. 33 seconds left to go, tied at 6. Stackhouse with the basketball to the left. Kicks it into the lane. Now bounce pass up to Davis. Davis in the lane, shot up, good. She rattles it home and gives the Jets an 8-6 lead with 15 seconds left to go in the first. Struthers with it, 10 seconds. She drives into the lane, Euro step, up and no good. Offensive rebound by Albertini, shot up, no good. Rebound by Altoona Midway, Stackhouse, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. Altoona Midway 8, Indians 6. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Well, welcome back. Altoona Midway starts with the basketball to start this second period, and they lead 8-6. Up top to Davis. Davis to the right, shot all the way, in and out, no good. Rattled out. Davis has been leading the way offensively for the Jets. Cross-court pass to Albertini. To the left to Elise Doherty. Drives to the elbow. Out to Kenna Doherty. Top to Struthers. Struthers crosses over in traffic. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Altoona Midway. Now a foul on Albertini, and that's going to be the second team foul.
Yeah, Coach Tuck is telling Kenna Doherty she gets that open three to go ahead and take that.
Full court pressure applied by the Lady Indians. Set to put it in play is Stackhouse, the junior for the Jets of Altoona Midway.
Only the second team foul for the Lady Indians, so no foul trouble right now.
Steal by Struthers, but it goes right back to O'Connor. All the way in, shot up is good by Raymond, the freshman, and the Jets lead by 4, 10-6.
Yeah, I think she could have Elise could have taken a charge there, but she just kind of backed out just a little at the last second.
Doherty with the basketball, feeds it to Struthers into the free throw lane, kicks it out to Albertini, drives the baseline, tough shot on the way, gets it to go. Good shot by Albertini. It was a tough shot as she had to go around the defender. Now, Simi ends up on the floor, tries to get back, wide open down deep, shot up on the way, good by Martin.
Yeah, that's twice we've gotten beat down the court on the press, Dan. I'm sure that'll be something that Coach Tuck talks about a little bit at halftime.
Altoona Midway stays in the zone. Albertini with the basketball. Indians trail by 4, 12-8. Kenna Doherty inside to Elise Doherty. Shot up and good from the left-hand blocks. Altoona Midway trying to get it in. Gets it into Davis. Davis with the basketball. All the way down. Ooh, that's about a moving screen. Davis gets it knocked away, but it's going to be a foul on the Indians. It's going to be on Simi.
It's going to be her second.
Team foul number 3 on the Indians, second on Simi. 14 fouls on the Jets, 3 on the Indians, 12-10. Jets lead by 2 and have possession of the basketball. 6:20 left to go here in the first half. Martin now three-pointer from the top of the key, off the back iron, no good. It was lined up just a little too strong by Stackhouse, the junior. Elise Doherty set to put the ball in play. Feeds it in to Albertini.
Indians have hit their last 2 shots, Dan, so maybe the lid is off the basket. Maybe we can get a good possession here and get another basket.
Inside, turnaround shot by Struthers. She's been ice cold here tonight, and no good on the shot. Altoona Midway with the rebound. Stackhouse with the basketball. Now steal by Albertini. Albertini down the left side, layup no good, short. Stackhouse with the rebound. And she's going to double dribble with the basketball. She started down the court on the left side. 3 subs back into the game. Ava Chambers, Claire Bradshaw, and Josie Harris.
Yeah, good opportunity for the Indians. Just could not get the layup to fall.
Harris puts the ball in play to Albertini. Now Albertini back to Harris at left wing, dribbles towards the top of the key, reverses it back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw with the ball at left wing, ball fake, dribbles towards the left baseline, kicks it out to Harris. Now Simi with a 3, no good, off. Rebound to Stackhouse. And there's a travel on the play by Raymond, the young freshman, as she hustled down the left-hand side of the floor.
Yeah, Indians have a depth advantage in the game, Dan. Altoona only has 2 girls on the bench. They're really going hard and fast right now early in the game, but we'll see if the St. Paul Indian ladies or Lady Indians depth makes a difference at the end of the game if it remains close.
8-man rotation for Coach Tuck and the Lady Indians thus far. 5:19 left to go in the second. 12-10. Altoona up by 2. Bradshaw all the way in. Cross-court pass to Harris. Ball fake, and she's going to get whistled for a travel off the ball fake. Turnover, gives it right back to the Jets.
Indians 2 for 6 for the second quarter, Dan.
Gets it inbounds to Davis. She feeds it back to Stackhouse. Stackhouse down the right-hand side of the floor. Now feeds it into, now a foul on the Indians. That's going to be on Chambers.
That'll be her first.
5 minutes left to go in the second period. Altoona up by 2. 4th team foul on the Lady Indians. First on Ava. and looking for the inbounds. Finally feed in now, steal by Harris. Harris down the right side, all the way down, layup, good.
Nice job by Josie Harris. The defender was kind of dogging her on the way down the court, and she did a nice job of not letting it bother her and getting in the basket.
Timeout, Jets, 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You listen to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Welcome back, 12-12, 4:51 left to go here in the second period at Altoona Midway. Girls action only here tonight in the league game. And then at home at Billy Fager Fieldhouse, girls action at 6 o'clock. Girls game only versus Oswego.
Yep, that'll be the end of the regular season for the girls, Dan. It's been a fast season.
Davis feeds it in, stolen by Bradshaw, whips it around to Chambers on the weak side. She gets tied up now, tries to shoot it, and gets fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, nice job by Ava. Kind of got knocked out of her hand a little bit, but she stayed with it and then was able to go up and draw the foul.
Chambers at the line to shoot two to try to give the Indians their first lead of the night. Chambers settles in at the line, 12-12, 4:45 left to go in the second period. Chambers' first free throw off, rolls off the left side of the iron, and the score remains tied at 12. Second shot as she lines up is on its way, way long, hard, no good. Score stays tied at 12. Rebound to Martin. Martin to Davis. Davis crosses over against Lise Doherty. Man-to-man defense applied by the Lady Indians. Davis with the ball. In trouble. Feeds it back out top to Stackhouse. Stackhouse with the ball fake against Harris. Back into Davis. Shot up on the way. No good. And Davis gets her own rebound, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. She's fouled by Doherty. Davis at the line to shoot two. 12-12, 4:22 left to go in the first on a Doherty. 5 team fouls on each team as Davis misses her first free throw.
That's Altoona's first free throw attempt of the evening.
Shooting percentage tonight by either team is horrific in this first half.
The nets aren't going to need to be changed after the game, that's for sure, Dan.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Elise Doherty for the Indians. 4:19 left to go here in the first half. 12-12. Doherty all the way in through the rim, up and in there. As Elise gets the Indians their first lead of the game, 14-12.
4 points for Elise.
Martin with the basketball, feeds it back to Davis, into the lane, shot up, gets it to go. Davis is definitely the workhorse so far for the Jets.
Yeah, a little unorthodox, but she does a nice job of trying to kind of getting that shot up in traffic and making it.
Altoona Midway doing a good job on the rebounds on the boards so far here tonight, giving themselves opportunities to score. Cross-court pass, now feed inside to Chambers, turnaround shot blocked by Stackhouse, and it's tied at 14, 3:36 left to go in the second. Stackhouse with the basketball. Feeds it off to Raymond. Raymond with the ball, almost has it stolen away. Into Davis, shot up, off, no good. Now Stackhouse with the three. Ooh, that looked good, no good. Gets her own rebound, feeds it into Davis, shot up and in there. 16-14, 3:11 left to go here in the second. Indians trail again by 2.
Yeah, gave him 4 shots on that possession, Dan. 3 offensive rebounds. That's just, that you're not going to win many games when you do that.
Subs at the table for the Indians. Harris feeds it out to Chambers. Chambers back to Harris. Harris down to baseline. Dribbles to her left, looks inside. Harris with the basketball, now picks up her dribble, has a slap. Man, I heard that all the way up here, and that's going to be a foul on Harris as she shoves Raymond out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of a frustration foul there.
She got slapped hard. I heard it all the way up here.
Yeah.
As Kenna Doherty, Emerald Struthers, and Sophia Albertini check back into the game for the Lady Indians. Raymond with the basketball, tries to feed it down low, tipped away by Doherty. Doherty down the left-hand side of the floor. Now crosses over into traffic. Three-pointer by Albertini. Off. No good. Rebound, tie up, and jump ball possession arrow is going to stay with Lady Indians. 2:32 left to go here in the first half. 16-14, Jets up by 2. Sophia Albertini set to put the ball in play. Up and under, that's going to be a walk on Emerald Struthers. We can talk about rust and the lack of practice, Ross, but last week wasn't nice to anybody as far as weather and getting to practice. So that's just
that's true.
Just something to use. I'm sure Altoona Midway missed plenty of school too. But it's obvious the Indians haven't played for a while, and it's showing here tonight.
Yeah, and give Altoona credit, Dan.
Absolutely.
They are playing with a lot of energy and a lot of emotion, and they came out and kind of got off to a good start. And you could just see it build their confidence up, and they're playing hard.
Now both teams, the shooting percentage is not good from the outside. Altoona Midway just outworking the Indians so far here tonight. It's not really lack of effort by the Indians. Altoona Midway just putting it to them right now. 16-14, Altoona Midway up by 2. 2:16 left to go in the first. Kenneth Doherty with the basketball. Indians definitely more subs on the bench than Altoona. Three-pointer up and in there by Emerald Struthers to give the Indians 17-16 lead.
Yeah, we got a roll on that one actually, Dan, which doesn't happen very often. It hasn't happened very often in this game.
Davis to Stackhouse, back to Davis. Davis crossed half court, down to the free throw line, to her left, to the block, stolen away by Albertini on the under. Albertini back to Struthers and they score. 16 Indians, biggest lead of the game. Stackhouse with the basketball, looking to get it in play, tipped away. Now Albertini with the steal, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound slapped out of bounds. It's going to be off the Indians as the Indians end up in a pile as Ken Doherty and Sophia Albertini trip over one another. Claire Bradshaw, Ava Chambers, and Chloe Simi. Coach Stuck stand with that 8-lady rotation back into the game.
Yeah, that was it was a straight-on layup, Dan, for Sophia, and those are maybe the hardest layups, going straight into the basket, and she didn't get the
now
ball.
Another steal off the press by the Indians. Need to convert on this. Kicks it out. Bradshaw with the basketball. Bradshaw, tough shot up and in there. Got it to go off the backboard. 1:23 left to go in the second period. Davis with the basketball. Davis, cross-court pass over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse with the basketball, crosses the timeline for the Jets. Struthers picks her up. Now she's back up above the timeline. Spins on Struthers. And now that's off of her leg, isn't it? It is off Altoona Midway's leg, out of bounds. Indians basketball, 21-16, 5-point lead for the Indians, 1:04 left to go in the second period.
Good call, Dan. That was off her leg. You were right on that.
It looked like it from here. Timeout. Altoona Midway, another 30-second timeout. Third one of the game. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Welcome back. 1:03 left to go here in the first half. 21-16. Indians up by 5. Albertini with the basketball. Altoona Midway coach Allman doing a nice job of using timeouts, trying to give the short bench a little bit of a rest. Simi with the three. Off. No good. Gets her own rebound. Now loses it. Saves it inbounds to Chambers. Up top to Albertini. Drives into the lane. Gets it stripped away. And it's Altoona's basketball. Raymond with the basketball. Gets it poked out of bounds. Good hustle by Simi. Hustling down the floor to cut her off as O'Connor, the sophomore, set to come into the game for the Jets.
Yeah, Indians have had a nice little flurry here in the last couple of minutes. They were down maybe 4, and now they've built the lead up to 5. So Nice job. 36 seconds left. Let's not give the Altoona Jets an easy basket here.
Raymond set to put the ball in play for the Jets. Looks on the inbounds, feeds it into Davis on the bounce pass. Now up top, Albertini's. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Albertini was tripped to the floor, but it went into the backcourt. Raymond unable to save it, so it goes back to Lady Indians.
32 seconds left in. I'm sure we'll play for the last shot.
32.5 seconds left to go in the first half, 21-16. How sure are you, Ross?
Well, I wouldn't put a lot of money on it, but I might put a little.
28 seconds left to go. Albertini whips it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw drives towards the baseline, kicks it back out to Albertini. 20 seconds. Into Harris, turnaround shot with 15 seconds, no good. And you would have lost the bet. Stackhouse with the basketball, 9 seconds. Jets with it. Stackhouse to the left. Now to the right. Coach Tuck wants to move and screen. Davis shot at the buzzer off the backboard, no good. And the halftime score is 21-16. Jets trail by 5. Indians 21, Jets 16. We'll be back with all of Ross's thoughts and first half stats after this 2-minute timeout. You listen to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Welcome back to Altoona Midway High School. Score is Indians 21, Jets 16. What'd you think of the first half, Ross?
Well, Dan, we're going to talk a little bit about the same things it seems like we talk about every game, and that is just off to a slow start, having trouble shooting the basketball, not getting it in the hole. And, Coach Tuck can draw up all the plays he wants on his clipboard, but he can't go out and shoot the shots for us.
Yeah, not bad shots neither, Ross. Early on in that ball game, just 1-3 from the outside that we missed early on in that first quarter. The rest of the shots was inside the paint where you'd want them against. Now, they wasn't easy shots against that 2-1-2 zone defense, but they was within, 10, 12 footers, and the Indians just couldn't buy a basket, and it kind of continued that way. Got a little better in the second half, and it was driven by once the Indians finally did score, Ross, in my opinion, they were able to jump into that full court press and get a few turnovers, and that's kind of where the Indians usually pick up their transition play, and it kind of helps them out on that poor shooting nights.
Yeah, the first, early on when we were pressing them, Dan, they got behind us a couple of times, but we cleaned that up, and then, like you said, we started getting some turnovers, and were able to maybe get some layups and some shots up before the defense was able to get set. Because, if I was playing against St. Paul, that's what I would do. I would just sit back in the zone and make us make shots, because we sometimes have trouble doing that.
Yeah, and we still struggled to shoot from the outside. 2 threes on the night, I believe, of that 21. The rest of them been off fast break opportunities. But the Indians able to kind of scrap their way through it, trailed all the first quarter, most of the way through the second period, and late in that kind of midway through that second period, kind of got a little traction. Got the lead and extended it to a 5-point lead, 21-16. That second quarter was much better than the first quarter, so hopefully third, fourth quarter keeps getting progressively better, Ross.
Yeah, and another thing, a lot of times when the Indians aren't shooting very well, we get to the free throw line a lot, and we're a good free throw shooting team, but Altoona is not being real aggressive on defense. We only got to the free throw line 4 times, Dan, only made 1, but I think that was another reason why we don't have a little more distance between us and Altoona on the scoreboard is we didn't, neither team got into the bonus that half.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to bring up. Ross will have all the stats for you, but neither team, I think 5 team fouls on each team is all there was, so neither team really in any foul trouble, so that's the good thing. So pretty fast-paced game, pretty quick first half of a game, clock not stopped a whole lot. 21-16 is the score. Ross is going to have all the individual stats after this next 2-minute timeout. Let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Welcome back to Altoona Midway as St. Paul out of the locker room. They lead 21-16 over league rival Jets here. What's the first half stats you got, Ross?
Well, Dan, all 5 starters for the Lady Indians got in the scorebook, led by sophomore Josie Harris with 7. Emerald Struthers, the junior, had 5. Elise Doherty chipped in 4. Sophia Albertini had 3, and Claire Bradshaw had 2. Only Lady Indian with more than 1 foul is Chloe Simi with 2 fouls, so nobody's in foul trouble. As far as just overall shooting, Dan, first quarter we talked a lot about it, only shooting 12%. They came back in that second quarter and kind of heated up a little bit, shot 44% for the field, but for the half, that's still only 27%. And like we talked, if they can get between 35 and 40%, we're usually pretty tough to beat. 3-pointers, we didn't shoot a lot of 3-pointers, just 2 for 7 for a decent 29-30%, which you'd like to shoot a little bit better, but you could definitely shoot a lot worse. Only got to the free throw line 4 times and made one of those for 25%. For the Lady Jets, Dan, they were led by the senior Natalie Davis. She had 8 points, had a very nice first half for her. Emma Martin, the sophomore, had 4 points, and then Cadence Lamandola and Summer Raymond each chipped in 2. Dan, I want to switch gears just a little bit here. I know your favorite Indian, Jenny Vitt. She went this last weekend, and she deserves a lot of credit and some recognition for her performance at a weightlifting meet. It was the NASA Nationals, and I don't know what that stands for, but she set the meet record, or not the meet record. We're not talking a state record or a local record, but the national record for at least for that affiliation in the squad. So you were there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, sure. Thanks for asking, Ross. Went to a NASA meet in Oklahoma City over the weekend. NASA is Natural Athlete Strength Association, which is so basically what it amounts to is powerlifting in the state of Kansas is not sanctioned as a KSHA, Kansas State High School activity association. It's not sanctioned under them, so you can go join other affiliations, groups. You can go to USCA meets, NASA meets. Anyway, there hasn't been very many high school meets, so we took Jenny to Oklahoma City to a NASA national meet, and she did quite well there. She won the women's overall coefficient, which is basically body weight divided by pounds, total pounds lifted, and she won a nice NASA weightlifting belt, and she did set a national NASA squat record in a 148 women's pound class at 342 pounds.
342 pounds, Dan, is a lot of weight.
Yep, she weighs actual body weight's 140 pounds.
Yeah,
so
that's impressive, and she deserves all the recognition she can get, and I hope she wears that belt proudly to school next week.
Well, it's a weightlifting belt, so I doubt she wears it to school, but it was nice, and
well,
she had a good weekend.
She should wear it, Dan.
And actual high school nationals is next month in Oklahoma City, so that was a warm-up for her. There at NASA, it's all, like I was telling you before the game, Ross, you could go, I could go. There's all ages. There's all different kinds of divisions. It's just a pretty good experience for kids. There was 60-year-old people there lifting weights, so it was quite interesting. 21-16, the Indians lead here at halftime.
Yeah, Jenny, she brings a lot of recognition to St. Paul. You said a lot of people were asking, where the heck's St. Paul, Kansas? And, that's what's great when someone from your hometown can go out and get a little recognition like that.
Yeah, that's, as I told you, the first thing I wanted to know is who are you and how old are you? And Jenny's 16, she's a sophomore, and where are you from? And then where in the heck St. Paul, Kansas is at? So that was the 4 major questions she kept getting asked by people, but she had a good weekend, so it was fun. 21-16, Indians up by 5. As we get the second half underway, it will be Altoona Midway's basketball, 21-16, as the Jets set to put the ball in play. Let's see if the Indians' third quarter has kind of been their strength over the year. Or Ross seems to me like to play a little better in the third quarter. Let's hope that's the same. And we do start with a steal. Struthers right off the bat gets a steal, and it's going to be a foul on Davis. So a pretty good start to the third quarter for the Indians.
Yeah, I don't know if it's halftime adjustments or a very nice halftime pep talk from Coach Tuck that gets them motivated, but they seem to come out and do a lot better in the third quarter, have all season long.
Struthers feeds it in to Albertini. Albertini swings it off to Struthers. Struthers is a cross-court pass over to Bradshaw, up top to Harris, swings it around to Struthers to the corner to Doherty. Back to Struthers. Struthers ball fake, drives inside, kicks it out to Albertini. Ball fake, jump shot on the way, no good. Good position by Doherty on the weak side for an offensive rebound, and she scores.
Nice job.
Go ahead.
No, nice job by Elise Doherty being on that backside rebound.
Now steal by Bradshaw off the press and a bad pass into the lane, stolen back away by Stackhouse. Now steal by Albertini as we go back and forth like a 12-round boxing match. Three-pointer on the way by Struthers, way long. Harris knocks it away, but ends up going out to Raymond. Raymond poked away from behind by Harris. Now Struthers with it. Struthers hard back down the court. It is helter-skelter start to the third period. Cross-court pass over to Harris. Harris with the basketball up top to Bradshaw. Back to Albertini. Off to Struthers. Struthers tries to feed it into the cutter, and it's stolen away by Stackhouse.
Indians are really extending out the defense as far as really playing them man-to-man full court.
21 with the foul. That's Sophia Albertini.
Should be her second.
With her second foul, first team foul of the second half. 23-16, 7-point lead for the Lady Indians. 6:39 left to go here in the third. Stackhouse with the basketball, guarded out here by Albertini. Off to the left. And it's going to stay with the Indians.
Yeah, it looks like the defensive intensity has picked up a little bit, Dan. I'm sure that was something that was discussed in the locker room.
Emma Martin with the basketball, feeds it into Stackhouse. Shot up, rattles in and out, no good. Struthers, good hustle, gets the rebound. Whips it down the floor to Harris. Harris had Elise Doherty on the backside, should have drove in there and dished it off. Now Albertini about gets clotheslined by Raymond. It's going to be a foul on Raymond, so the ball will stay with the Indians. Sophia Albertini set to put the ball in play for the Lady Indians under their own rim, 23-16. Indians up by 7, possession of the basketball. Ball knocked loose on the floor. Bradshaw comes out there with it. Harris off to Albertini up top to Struthers. Struthers ball fake, drives into the lane, kicks it out to Doherty. Three-pointer on the way, way long. Harris gets the rebound, gets it stripped away and stolen. Now ball's loose, and it's back to Albertini. Sets her feet, three-pointer on the way, no good. And it is a wild-looking game, Ross.
Well, they are definitely going up and down the court fast and shooting the ball fast, and that's three-pointers in a row missed by the Lady Indians.
Each team playing extremely hard to start this third quarter. Stackhouse with the basketball for the Jets. She is guarded out there by Albertini. Now a steal, and that's going to be a foul on Stackhouse on the floor. Third team foul on the Jets.
I think that might be her third foul, Dan.
And it is her first foul, according to the scores table.
Yep, 33. I'm sorry, I wrote that down. Yep.
And back into the game is Ava Chambers, Kenna Doherty, and Chloe Simi. Elise Doherty set to put the ball in play. Sophia Albertini swings it off to the left to Simi. Simi into Doherty. Doherty with a couple ball fakes. Gets it out to Kenna Doherty. Kenna Doherty up to Elise. Elise swings it to Albertini. Albertini into the lane. Tough shot. And it goes out of bounds. And not the best of shot in the world by Sophia. She was in traffic, in a lot of traffic. Couldn't get her feet set, and it comes up short, goes out of bounds. It goes back to Altoona Midway. But Indians in a full court press. Try a baseball pass all the way down as number 15 shot up, no good. Ooh, man, how's that not a foul on somebody? It's knocked out of bounds off of the St. Paul.
I thought maybe they could have called the foul on us on the layup, and they did.
Could have.
And then the ball going for the loose ball looked like they bounced us pretty good, and no call there as well.
Stackhouse had to put the ball in. No, I mean Davis feeds it into Stackhouse. Albertini after her, and it's going to be a foul on Albertini. That's the second team foul on the Indians. Is that the second on Sophia?
I think that's her third, actually.
That's her third on Albertini. Stackhouse tries to feed it in the back door, and Doherty's, it's going to be out on the Jets as she was on the out-of-bounds line. 23-16, Indians still lead by 7, 4:55 left to go in the third. Albertini with the basketball.
A lot of action with not a lot of points.
Doherty up top to Kenna Doherty. Kenna Doherty swings it around to Chloe Simi. Bounce pass inside to Elise Doherty. Up and under. Shot up and good. Good, tough shot on the step through by Elise.
Nice job by Elise. She has all 4 points for the Indians this quarter.
Davis with the basketball. Guarded out top by Ava Chambers. She tightens up the defense on her. Bounce pass inside, tipped away from Stackhouse. She gets it back, shot up, no good. Backside rebound out on Simi. Number 22, Ralph, checks into the game for the Jets, as well as Raymond. Harris and Struthers back into the game. 9-point lead for the Indians. Elise Doherty and Sophia Albertini out. Jets basketball and stolen away. 3-on-1 opportunity ahead to Struthers. Good hustle by number 15, Lamondola, as she sprints back and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians.
Yeah, the crowd maybe wanted a foul, but she might have had all ball on that, Dan. She might have either hit her on the wrist, but it was good hustle by the Jets.
Struthers, tough shot. She's fouled, and she's going to go line to shoot 2. Fourth team foul on Altoona Midway as Struthers settles into the line to shoot 2. First foul on Raymond. Struthers at the line. First free throw on its way in there for Struthers. 10-point lead. The Indians started to tick away from the Jets here just a little. 26-16.
Yeah, not going on a big run, but they're just kind of chipping away at building on that lead.
Misses the second. Rebound Altoona Midway. Davis out there pestered by Struthers. Feeds it to number 15, Lamondola. Now shot by Raymond in there. It's a 2-pointer. Is that the first 2 points of the game for the Jets, or third quarter, I mean.
Yeah, first basket of the third quarter for Altoona.
Good defense applied so far by the Indians, not allowing the Jets with a field goal until 3:50 left to go in the third. Simi with the basketball. Struthers with the three. Good. Buries it. 29-18. 11-point lead for the Indians. Full court press applied by the Indians. Davis with it. You could tell the defense intensity is picked up by the Indians here in this third period.
Yeah, you know, the offense is still a little choppy, Dan, but they just aren't giving up anything on the defensive end, so they're able to build on their lead.
Struthers, layup, no good. Good fast break, good ball move by the Lady Indians. Offensive rebound by Emerald Struthers, though. Struthers resets the offense. Down to the corner to Kenna Doherty. Three-pointer on the way, short, no good. Doherty not really good. Set there with her feet, kind of took a double step and just kind of heaved it up there and didn't get it to go. 29-18, 11-point lead for the Indians. Davis now stolen away. 2-on-1. Struthers and Doherty. Struthers shot no good. She's fouled. She'll go line shoot two.
Nice job by Emerald to be aggressive on that fast break.
O'Connor at the scores table for the Jets. Struthers back to the line to shoot two more. 29-18, 11-point lead. Struthers at the line to shoot two. 2:37 left to go in the third. First one on its way, off, no good. Ross bragging about our good free throw shooting, and look what it's done.
I will be quiet next game, Dan. I will not mention our free throw shooting abilities.
I doubt you had anything to do with it, and the Indians generally are good free throw shooting, but the difference between first and second half here, Ross, this is what? How many trips did the Indians make to the line in the entire first half? And
4, so this is our fourth already.
Already in the third quarter, so a lot more aggressive. That could have been over the back on Harris. Struthers gets a rebound, and now Davis secures it for the Jets.
Yeah, Indians they're just not in an offensive rhythm. They're not getting in a good flow.
Now steal by Elise Doherty. All the way down. Layup, no good. Too strong. Harris, backside rebound, up and in.
Josie's first 2 bad points of the second half.
Davis, double team now. Ooh, had a chance. Back down comes Lamondola. Gets it off the stack house. Back to Lamondola. Shot up, no good. And that's going to be a foul on Elise Doherty.
Yeah, she bumped her on the rebound.
And that's going to be the Indians' third. Team foul third. Elise's third. Is that right? That's not. No, second. Second on Elise. Emerald Struthers out of the game. Ava Chambers into the game. Davis up to Stackhouse. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Bradshaw with the rebound. Bradshaw all the way down to Harris. Harris, Euro step. Good defense by Stackhouse. And it's going to be off of Harris and go to the Jets.
Yeah, Lady Indians are missing a lot of close ones this quarter too, but like I said, they're just not giving up anything on the defensive end.
Davis tries to feed it inbounds to Lamondola, and she loses it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Indians. 1:48 left to go here in the third period. 31-18. Indians up by 13.
Very choppy basketball game, Dan.
Harris, three-pointer from the baseline. Good.
They just kind of left her wide open in the corner.
Now steal by Harris. Put back, good. 5 points in a row by Josie Harris. As the Indians' intensity. Now another steal by Harris. Shot up, good. She's on a roll.
She's going to get all league on this one. On this 30 seconds of play, Dan.
We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Here, let's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Welcome back. 1:28 left to go in the third. 38-18. Indians up by 20. Back to powerlifting just a little bit. Ross, although Keisha does not sanction the event, there's usually a state put on by each classification usually has their own state powerlifting somewhere in the state. Last year, a lot of them got canceled. Most of the meets this year got canceled due to COVID, but as numbers goes down, the Kansas 8-Man Football Association, which is the ones we would go to, is slated for April the 17th, and they're going to try to get that in. So I know Fort Scott is hosting 3As here in a couple weeks, so hopefully they can start getting some of them in as COVID numbers go down.
Where will that be at, Dan?
It's a long ways out there. It's at Claflin, Kansas.
Yeah.
Central Plains High School, who's been hosting it for the last several years, although there wasn't one last year. St. Paul with a steal as we come out of the timeout. Chambers shot up, no good, rolls off. Rebound, Stackhouse for the Jets. Stackhouse with the basketball, feeds it off to O'Connor. O'Connor gets slapped away, stolen away by the Indians, whipped ahead to Harris. Harris, Euro step. Boy, she got hammered. No call.
I mean, they just grabbed her arm on that one, Dan, and yanked her to the ground and just called it out of bounds off the Indians. 38-18, 20-point lead, Indians basketball, as it is out on Altoona. Harris with the basketball, up and under, shot up and in, as Josie Harris having a big last 2 minutes of the quarter. Slapped away again. Claire Bradshaw with it, shot up. Oh, got too far under the rim. And the rebound comes out to Lamondola. Now steal by Elise Doherty. Doherty down the court to Harris. Shot up and in. 42-18, 37, 6 seconds left to go in the third. Harris really causing problems on the inbounds. She has tipped several balls in a row. Jump ball and another turnover by the Indians as Coach Tuck clears the bench. Yeah.
And puts Winter, Struthers, Seamy, and Doherty in.
Yeah, Josie Harris, very long arms, and sometimes it's hard for them to get the ball passed over the top of her. She's doing a nice job of tipping it kind of to herself and then getting a layup.
Struthers with the basketball, pestered out here by Lamondola. Lamondola tries to poke it away. Kenneth Doherty off to Winter. Winter over to Vitt. Vitt with the basketball. Bounce pass to the corner. Kenneth Doherty, ball fake, 15-footer, good.
Kenna's first 2 points of the game.
Nobody able to get open now. Stackhouse stolen away by Struthers. Struthers to Kenneth Doherty, layup good. And that's the end of the third quarter, so a big, big, big third quarter by the Lady Indians as they lead 46-18 at the end of three. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout. Here's St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth quarter, 46-18. Indians had a big third quarter there, Ross.
Yeah, they had 24 shots in that quarter, Dan. That's a lot of shots in one quarter. Made 11 of them, including a couple of threes. And when they get over that 40% mark where they shot 46%, that sure makes the offense look a lot better. It was choppy, but we definitely got the ball in the basket.
Raymond with the basketball gets past Vitt all the way down to the right. Now pass inside, it's going to be a foul on the Indians. That is the fourth team foul. Second on Struthers.
No, it was on Kenna.
Or excuse me, Kenneth Doherty.
Here first.
Raymond set to put the ball in play. Now Raymond out, almost a steal. Now knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Jets of Altoona. 7:45 left to go in the fourth, 46-18.
Yeah, that third quarter was definitely set up by the defense, Dan. The press really made it hard for Altoona to get the ball down the court. We'll see if we get more of that here in the fourth.
Altoona's basketball now stolen away by Struthers. Struthers all the way down, shot up, good. 46-18. Davis with the basketball. Davis guarded by Struthers. To the left is Davis. Now bounce pass inside to Stackhouse, sold away by Kenneth Doherty. She just throws it ahead of the pace, stolen back away by O'Connor. O'Connor, backside to Raymond. Raymond down to Stackhouse. Now backside steal by Chloe Seamy. Seamy. Cross-court pass to Struthers. Shot up, no good. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Maggie Winter slaps DeVitt, and it's going to be a timeout. Indians, 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. You're listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. .6:59 left to go in the game. 48-18. Indians up by 30. It'll be Indians basketball out of the timeout by Coach Tuck. Fed into the backcourt to Seamy. Back to Kenneth Doherty. Into Chambers off the inbounds. Chambers back out to Doherty. Doherty down to the corner to Winter. Winter up top to Seamy. Seamy drives in. Kicks it out to Vitt. Three-pointer on the way. Off. No good. Rebound, offense rebound by Seamy, tipped around. Chambers saves it. Chambers with the basketball, gives it off to Winter. Winter with the basketball, picks up her dribble, kicks it to Chambers. Chambers to the right, top of the key, kicks it off to Kenneth Doherty. Cross-court pass over to Vitt. Vitt with the basketball, drives in, crosses over, now picks up her dribble, kicks it back out to Kenneth Doherty. Doherty up to Winter. Winter at right wing with it. Up top to Vitt. Swings it around to Seamy. Seamy ball fake's going to get whistled for a travel. Not sure if it was, but a lot of times when you do that quick step, you get whistled for it.
Yeah, it seems like a popular call. They used to not call that, but now they call it all the time.
Lamondola with the basketball. Feeds it into, or Stackhouse feeds it into Davis. Stackhouse around the screen.
Little contact in there, but no call.
Stackhouse guarded by Doherty. Now fed inside, tipped around by about 4 people. Ball loose on the floor, still loose. Everybody diving on the floor. Now they call it, now they finally whistle it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow towards the Indians.
You know, that's kind of been this way all game, Dan, but they're very slow to blow the whistle tonight, it seems like.
Kenneth Doherty with the basketball off the inbounds. 5:31 left to go in the game. 48-18, 30-point lead. Chloe Seamy with the basketball. Off to Winter. Over to Kenneth Doherty. Cross-court pass over to Vitt. Vitt with a three-pointer on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Now rebound comes out to Raymond. Raymond gets it stripped away, and it's going to be, what are we going to whistle? Oh, we're going to whistle a foul on Ava Chambers. That's going to send Raymond to the line to shoot 2.
All right. Interesting call. I thought maybe they're going to call Kenna for the foul. I didn't see Ava come in.
Raymond at the line to shoot 2. Running clock here in the 4th period. Shot up on its way off, no good. Indians a lot better defense here in the second half, led by the press. Altoona Midway with just 2 points here in the second half so far as Raymond misses the second. Rebound comes out to Seamy.
Yeah, the Lady Indians really ratcheted up that press and got a lot of points off turnovers.
Maggie Winter with the basketball. Top of the key. Off to Kenneth Doherty. Down to the corner to Vitt. Vitt with the basketball. Dribbles around the screen. Gets Seamy inside to Chambers. Chambers out to Vitt. Three-pointer on the way. Off the rim. No good. Chloe Simi with the rebound, into the lane, in traffic, kicks it out to Vitt, into Chambers. Chambers with the basketball, looking for somewhere to go. Now she dribbles, takes a dribble, turn around, tough shot, no good. She's fouled. She's going to go line to shoot 2.
Nice job by Ava staying with it, and getting Lady Indians getting the offensive rebound, and then Ava just drawing the foul, going up for the shot.
Chambers at the line to shoot 2, 3:39 left to go in the game. 48-18, Indians up by 30. Chambers off the back iron, no good. Chambers lines up for her second. On its way and through there.
Ava's first point of the game.
Stackhouse with the basketball. Kenna Doherty picks her up to the left. Stackhouse continues to dribble up above the timeline, crosses over, poked away by Doherty, but Stackhouse chases it down. Crosses over again. Shot up, no good, and out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Indians with 2:56 left to go in the game. Kenna Doherty with the basketball, 2:48 left to go in the game, 49-18, 31-point lead for the Indians. Ava Chambers, a good move by Chambers, but she drives all the way in, misses it on the Euro step, but now Kenna Doherty with the steal. Doherty to Simi. Simi retrieves it. Vitt over down to the corner to Kenna Doherty. Ball fake, cross-court pass to Winter. Three-pointer on the way by Maggie. Off the iron, just short, no good. Rebound to Davis. 2:20 left to go in the game. 49-18, 31-point lead for the Indians. 2:15 left to go. Stackhouse with the basketball. Screen set by Raymonds. Jump shot by Stackhouse. In and out, no good. Chambers with the rebound. Feeds it to Kenna Doherty. Doherty gets it slapped out of bounds by Raymond. 1:55 left to go in the game. 49-18. Indians basketball. Simi set to put the ball in play. Off to Chambers. Back to Simi. Simi's going to get whistled for a travel, and she did. Half the handoff with 1:40 left to go in the game. St. Paul will play host to Oswego. Battle of the Tom Tom for the Lady Indians tomorrow night.
I always say the Indians will win when we play Oswego, Dan, and my kids always give me a, oh, really, Dad, did you just make that joke? So I will not say that this time. Oh, a little contact in low, but no call.
I think they tripped over each other's feet. Lamondola shot up, no, his pass into Stackhouse. Put back, no good. Chambers with the rebound. Still playing hard, each team. Kenna Doherty with the basketball. Doherty off to Simi. To Chambers, hangs it back to Simi. Going to whistle it again as she on the handoff. Got her feet tangled up with the travel.
I wish Ava, she would just get that and pivot and look at the basket. There was no one guarding her. She would have had a nice little shot from the elbow.
We'll take a quick 2-minute timeout after the game here and let Ross tally up his final game stats. 37 seconds left to go, 49-18. Stackhouse with the basketball. Into Davis. Davis all the way down the baseline. It's going to be a foul on Simi or Chambers. I believe it's going to be on Chloe. 16th foul on the Indians. And it's not on the shot, so it's on the floor. 15 seconds left to go in the game. Knocked out of bounds by Doherty. And that's going to be, I believe, the ball game with 6 seconds, 5, 4. And the final score is Indians 49, Jets 18. We'll be back with the final game stats after this 2-minute timeout. The St. Paul basketball on Hot 105. Yeah. Welcome everybody as we're going to finish up the live stream here. 49-18, Indians win by 31 tomorrow night about 5:45. Join us for the live stream. Been listening to St. Paul basketball on Hot 105.